You guys always hear us talking about HP, Dell when it comes to laptops, but what if we told you Gigabyte makes a pretty good laptop and we're gonna show you today?
This laptop is like a G6 and features some really awesome hardware, a 13 Gen i7 and RTX 4060, and an interesting display design that we really like to see on gaming laptops, but is it worth the $1,000 price point? We're gonna open up and find out after a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Team Group and their MP44Q Gen 4 NVMe M.2 SSD. As a company that handles terabytes of raw footage, we take our storage pretty seriously in order to avoid any data corruption and downtime. That's where the MP44Q shines though, as it adopts NAND flash wear-out detection technology supported by SMART. With just a click, you're able to monitor the condition of the SSD to avoid any corruption or performance loss. Besides just being safe and secure, it comes in a wide range of capacities all the way up to 4 terabytes. With read speeds up to 7,400 megabytes a second and write speeds up to 6,500 megabytes a second, this card is more than capable of handling any game, application, or file type with ease. With a 5-year warranty and affordable pricing, the Team Group MP44Q is an amazing purchase if you're in the market for an SSD, whether it be for an upgrade or an entirely new build. If you're interested in learning more or in buying one today, check out the links in the description down below. Now, let's get back to that video.
So normally we review pretty budget laptops on the channel, but today this one is at the $1,000 price point, a little over $1,000. It's currently $1,039 at the time of filming, and it's a really cool laptop. It's not just your standard like 15.6 inch screen, it actually has a 16 by 10 and it is a very nice display.
And yeah, this is the G6 with an RTX 4060 and an i7 13620H, which is a pretty decent Intel CPU for this laptop, and with a high refresher display and 16 by 10, it's a good competitor at the $1,000 price point, but we got a game on it to see if it's actually worth it. Ooh. And also, I did unbox this already, so it's not normally packaged like this.
It'll be a little nicer. I do like that the power brick's not like massive. I normally am expecting for a gaming laptop of this caliber to have like a gigantic 250 watt, but it looks like we get a Chickeny, which is a pretty good brand. 150 watt power supply.
You know, that's good foreshadowing because the RTX 4060 in this laptop is limited, even on performance mode, to 75 watts, which for thermal design, you'll see in some of the testing, is great, but the RTX 4060 mobile technically on the top end can go up to 110 watts. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this. It's not gonna be the maximum a 4060 can be in a laptop. And
that's kind of similar. I did a short, shout out to Toasty Bro Shorts, where I literally did a video where we showed the charts of laptop versus desktop GPUs. A guy did a whole entire breakdown of every single one and got averages. But let's go ahead and go over the ports. So on the left side of the laptop, we have a Kensington lock, we have a USB 3, we have a USB 2, we have a microphone jack and a headphone jack, which is great for the gamers out there. Now, you guys know I love these. We have ports on the back. We have the actual DC power port, a 1.4 mini display port. We have an HDMI, and then we have a USB Type-C. I'm liking the port layout on this. And then we have even more ports on the right side. We have a full-size Ethernet, another USB-C, and a micro SD card reader. Okay.
All the ports you would need. Yeah, you got that i7, so you can do some content creation stuff. And with the 4060, there you can do a little bit of live streaming with that NVENC encoder. But the beauty of this thing is 16 by 10, which, for those who are not familiar, the resolution of this display is 1920 by 1200. And that means it's slightly taller. And honestly, in games, one, it looks better. And two, in desktop form factors, when you're already working with such a small screen, it really allows you to see much more when you're using this laptop.
Yeah, I've really liked these 16 by 10 displays. We also get a Dolby Atmos audio and a RGB keyboard, which I think is something we've seen in a lot of the Gigabyte laptops. So it's a really sleek design to me. Just check this thing out. It's pretty like elegant.
It's elegant. Later on in the video, we will do a teardown just to show you guys what you can upgrade in this thing, but in this video, we don't really need to do any upgrades.
Which, thank goodness. I mean, it is $1,000. All right, so we got the i7 13620H, which is a 10-core, 16-thread. You get the performant and efficient cores. We have 16 gigs of DDR5 at 4800 megahertz. We're using both slots, and that's SODIMM RAM, of course. A Gigabyte drive. It's a Gigabyte 1 terabyte or 1024 gig. I think it's a Gen 4 drive.
It is a Gen 4,
yeah, Gen 4. We have our integrated graphics in case you're not using your GPU like right now, for example. And then we have the RTX 4060 laptop, and that's going to come with 8 gigs of dedicated VRAM.
Dedicated VRAM, baby. So yeah, the specs check out, $1,000, pretty solid. I wouldn't be surprised too during the holiday season if this goes on sale a little bit below $1,000 on Amazon and other retailers. And we'll leave those links down below for you guys who are doing some deal hunting this time of year. But we got a game on it. We got to plug her up, see what this thing is capable of, and see if with 75 watts on that 4060, do we still get good performance to saturate this high refresher display? Let's get to gaming and find out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Oh.
Jonah just reminded us, webcam test. Let's do that first, because that's more important.
Hello.
Hi guys, this is the webcam test. We're testing the audio. We're testing the wide angle features of this webcam.
Hello.
And he was right up on that microphone. But we gotta do the normal test that we like to do here. Jonah from the back.
Yep.
Us from the front.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Ah!
Alright guys, we are playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 6, new to the market, and we are currently running full screen exclusive at 1920 by 1200 at 165 hertz, balanced preset, using fidelity.
It always enables
happen?
that. Yeah.
You know, we'll do off.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need it. Maybe for high well, I mean, we're getting close.
Pretty close.
We'll run this for a second. But yeah, so far we're getting around 100 to 120 FPS, which honestly feels really smooth on the 16 by 10 display. Now, the one downside I will say that I noticed from the start, in some like darker situations like in games, especially if you have like, you know, brighter lights that are behind you, the screen's a little dark. I wish it had just one more notch of brightness to go up, and then I probably wouldn't even have anything to say about it.
And once again, using the Gigabyte control panel, this is running on the performance setting, which allows the GPU to go up to its max of 75 watts. But that's pretty much it. But temperatures are in check. The laptop is audibly loud, but it's not horrible.
Yeah, I mean, for this being the, you know, the new latest and one of the greatest AAA titles, you know, at balanced preset, it's definitely not bad at all. It's very smooth, very playable. I definitely feel like having that ever so slightly better resolution is helping me a little bit, because that's usually my main complaint with laptops, just not being able to see enemies and stuff when I'm playing, especially first-person shooters. Oh my god. Yup. Haha, get eliminated. You running a pistol challenge, you freak? At least that pistol won't work on me, son. I flushed him out. Right now. Yeah, I'm switching aimbot on.
Hey, aimbot on, let's go.
Aimbot on. Pookie! Oh god, someone took my kill, now they're gonna kill me. Can I get one more?
McAllister, make it look like you won. Change that to win.
Please make it look like I won, because that wasn't fun. But anyways, that was Black Ops with no upscaling. We managed to get, like, you know, close to a high refresh rate. It felt really good at least, so let's go to another game.
All right, gamers, we are now in Fortnite DX12, 1920 by 1200. Not exactly 1080p, a little bit higher than 1080p. We also have far view distance low textures, and we're getting good FPS numbers so far, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it is important to note, and we've noticed it with Black Ops 6 and Fortnite, when that CPU is at 100% and it's loading everything in, we do hit 100 degrees Celsius for a little bit, which not uncommon for a gaming laptop, to be honest, but it is something to note. And as you see right now, we're probably going to hit that again here with the 100% CPU usage right now. So we'll see what that ends up being long term, but you know, laptop gonna run hot. It do be like that. Okay, now that we landed, we're getting about 160 plus FPS, 130 at times, but hey, I like it. I was bobbing and weaving. What were you doing, bud? I'll deal with this guy. Anonymous, you're dead. Lucky number, you're dead as well. Let's go this way. I saw gunshots. Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh, that was fun. I was like, give me a replay of that. I totally accidentally did that. Oh. Ghost chicken. Ugh, come on, what the hell? There we go. Full on blast. We're burning all our fuel here, boys. But hey, Fortnite! It runs great. We're getting 144 plus FPS pretty consistently. Only thing to be a bit worried about is that CPU temp, because this is a much more CPU bound game, and we are getting pretty high CPU temps at times, so maybe hit the fan profile a little bit louder, because this is on auto, so this might not be as aggressive as it can be under the Gigabyte control panel, which can go to max speed, but it's fine. It's a laptop CPU, and they tend to run hot anyway, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with the performance of this laptop. Let's go ahead and run some other games, get our 30 mark score, and see where this laptop stands, and talk more about that RTX 4060, because it does perform well, but if you find a laptop at the same price as this, with the full-fledged 100-watt RTX 4060, it might be a better option. We'll talk more about that during the outro.
Alright guys, so before we wrap this video up real quick, we're gonna go ahead and open up this laptop and take a look at what kind of upgrade options we have. And it's very simple to open up this laptop. All you have to do is remove all the screws on the back panel, pry from the top, and it's very easy to remove this back panel. Once it pops off very easily, you can see it said that we have both of our RAM DIMMs fully populated. We have our 16 gigs of DDR5 memory. We also have our Gigabyte 1TB drive already here ready to go. And next to that, we do have a slot for another NVMe drive. So in terms of upgrades, you can add another NVMe drive, but that's about it. But all in all, very easy to open up and upgrade if you want to, and pretty solid build quality.
Alright guys, we just got done benchmarking our Gigabyte laptop, and I gotta say, Gigabyte, every time we get one of their laptops, always does a great job. I think they're kind of slept on, if I'm being honest, and places like Newegg and Amazon often have really good deals on these. So make sure you keep an eye on those prices.
And in terms of the other benchmarks we ran on this laptop, we ran Blackmouth Wukong 1080p medium settings with DLSS FrameJet enabled and got really good FPS numbers, 128 FPS on average, a max of 146, a minimum of 43. We also launched Spider-Man Miles Morales 1080p high settings with DLSS and got 90 plus FPS, and our 3D Mark score was 9,207, which is pretty solid price performance for a gaming laptop. Again, considering you're getting the screen and keyboard and everything, compared to a desktop, you have to pay for all that separately. All in all, pretty solid. The biggest recommendation we do give you guys is if you are looking for a laptop at the $1,000 price point, if you find one with an RTX 4060 that allows you to take advantage of the full wattage of the 4060, go that route instead. You'll get more performance. But this laptop is still really solid at $1,000, and if it goes on sale during the holiday season, we definitely give it our thumbs up. So if you want to buy this laptop from Amazon, use a link in the description down below. It's an affiliate link and it will help us out. Let us know what you think of this gaming laptop, and are there any other $1,000 laptops you want to see here on the channel? Comment down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Now at PCBros.tech, we got some really great deals on laptops and plenty of desktops to choose from as well.
So maybe you don't want a gaming laptop, maybe you're considering a gaming desktop and don't want to build one yourself, PCBros.tech has got you covered. Use code ToastyBros on checkout, you'll save 30% on your next purchase. See you guys later, bye-bye.